When singer Gordon Lightfoot died, it was a sad day here in Wheeling. Logan had performed here to devoted audiences, but there's another connection as well, detailed by the local historian in an online magazine called Archiving Wheeling. DK Wright interviewed that historian, and she's live with us now in the 7 News studio to look at Lightfoot's famous historical ballad. DK.
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald was all about a freighter that sank on Lake Superior in 1975, a freighter leased and operated by Ogilvy Norton, the company founded by Colonel Earl W. Ogilvy of Wheeling.
He, of course, is the man who gave us Ogilvy Park. And his company, he started the company Ogilvy Norton. And at the time of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, Ogilvy Norton Company was leasing it, had a 25-year lease on the boat, and this was about 17 years into that lease.
It was literally a perfect storm of events, November 10th, 1975.
It could have been that it was overloaded, because that was a fact. It had about 26,000 tons of iron ore pellets on board.
A storm like no other hit Lake Superior with 85-foot waves. Other sailors called it the Three Sisters.
And that's when one giant wave after another hit the boat.
There was hope, as there was another boat nearby.
The Edmund Fitzgerald radioed that boat and said, "Hey, I've lost all of my radar, and we need you to follow behind us and share your radar with us so that we can get to a safe place where we can drop anchor and get out of the storm."
But then the weather got even worse.
It started to snow, and there were major visibility issues. The Arthur M. Anderson could no longer see the Edmund Fitzgerald, and they lost all radio contact with the ship.
The captain and crew were lost. The ship and its occupants were never retrieved. Gordon Lightfoot felt that news coverage was too brief, so he wrote the unprecedented 6-minute ballad.
Mr. Ogilvy, of course, had already been gone for quite a while when the ship sank in 1975, but his grandson, Courtney Burton Jr., was the vice president of Ogilvy Norton at the time of the sinking of the ship.
Many thanks to writer Christina Fasonic. You can read her story on Archiving Wheeling, titled The Wheeling Connection to Gordon Lightfoot and His Ballad. It's interesting. Live in the 7 studio, DK Wright, working for you.
Thank you, DK.